Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Last time we obtained the claw line and took it to... God damn it. I gotta do that later on when I have more silk to spare at the beginning of every reload. Anyway, last time we obtained the claw line, our super fun grapple ability, took it back to Act 1 areas, and used it in a bunch of places that we can now access. And this time we are still not done doing exactly that. We got a couple more places to go, particularly on the left side of the world. There's a place in the Wormways, a couple of areas in Blasted Steppes I should be able to go to now. In fact, a pretty big thing in Blasted Steppes I should be able to go do. I also want to head back to Sinner's Road and visit the guy at the end here to see what he has to say. That was something I should have done last time, but unfortunately I didn't get around to it. You know, he said, like, "Come back to me later and I'll have something for you, my mistress," or whatever. Yeah, we should go do that. Also, do I have a simple key? No, I don't have a simple key. Okay, I wonder where you get a simple key, because I don't believe I ever used the simple key down here yet. Okay, so yeah, whenever we find a simple key, we'll have to go down there and use it, but I don't have that right now. So, you know, since there's nothing else really for us to do over here, and I don't think the grapple helps us get through Biowater any, so I think I'm gonna start by heading to Sinner's Road and seeing what he has to say. We'll see if Sinner's Road is any easier to traverse with the grapple now. I don't think it will be, but we can certainly find out. Oh yes, and at the very end of last time, we got our own house here in Bellheart, and it's so nice. It's so nice of them. I absolutely love it. I love that you just get your own house. And, oh, actually, I should probably show this off before I forget to. I like how I can use the claw line as essentially a dash, though, you know, not as powerful, I guess, as the normal dash. I mean, yeah, I guess it is just a stronger version of the normal dash. Or no, wait, no, then that means that contradicts my last statement. Whatever, let's talk to the shopkeeper. Well, welcome to you, our newest resident. I hope you're finding your new home to your taste. It is a finely forged bell, madam. I am fortunate to have a safe space to rest, even if my stay here may be short. However long you're with us, I've been holding on to some fine goods that'll cozy up your home. This stuff ain't for the riff-raff winding through, but a fellow bellhearter deserves the finest. Yeah, she will now sell you special things for your house, including a desk, gleam lights, bell lacquer, and that's it. Okay, so some paint, gleam lights, and a desk. Hey, I mean, it's better than nothing at all. Unfortunately, I am too broke. So yeah, we're just gonna move on from that. I'm gonna make my way to Sinner's Road. I suppose I can record the entire adventure through Sinner's Road. I feel like for some of these backtracks, though, I might want to consider cutting stuff out, just because, you know, we're gonna go through areas I've already been through before, and I don't think there's anything substantially new to do in Sinner's Road that has been unlocked by the grapple. But we can always see if I turn out to be wrong on that. I'd love to be wrong on that. I'd love for this adventure over here to actually have a purpose. Okay, now we... hey! That's right, you can charge up the pogo. And I didn't charge up the pogo. Okay, that time I did, but didn't do anything. There we go. Yeah! Oh, I got his tail! Oh, okay, cool. Neat. Let me... I don't even know... Oh, you're right, I have the... It's the architect crest, so that button just throws a tool instead of using a skill. I don't even know what I was pressing that button for anyway. Gotta get used to this game's controls again. Sorry about the gap between these videos that I keep doing all the freaking time. I think the main culprit of that was honestly Ocarina of Time, but as of the recording of this video, Ocarina of Time is actually finished. I have yet to upload the finale, but I've uploaded the penultimate video right now, so... Yeah, this game should be becoming a lot more frequent on this channel over the coming months. Or perhaps a month, you never know. I could always start up some huge new series that freaking takes me back all over again. Oh, hey, wait, didn't we... I had an excuse to come check this out last time and I didn't take it. All right, you know what? Can you just... How are you still not dead? Oh my god, how little damage does the Architect Crest deal? If it does deal any less damage, which it certainly seems like it does, because my god. How are those guys still alive? I hit them with like 2 tools, and then I think another like 4 hits from the needle, and they're still alive. Freaking pieces of crap. All right. Yeah! Alright. I hope those didn't fall into spikes and die. They probably fell into spikes and died. Oh right, I don't have like any tools for this. I don't have any perks available for this. Any of the charms. I'd love to fix that. Maybe this way can lead me to a memory locket? That would be certainly nice. Maybe one of these ways can lead me to a memory locket. Maybe somewhere around here there's a memory locket hiding. Alright, where I want to go is, I think, just straight up. Actually, is there? I don't think there's anything I could do in this room now, and if I went back to talk to those two guys, they'd just say, "Buzz off, miss! You've done our side quest. There's nothing more for us. We have no other purpose in this game than to give you a single boring filler side quest and reward you with something actually kind of decent, and then just fuck off for the rest of the adventure." Alright, hiya? Let me kill more of these guys, because I have a feeling I'm still missing their entry, though I don't know that for sure. Hi. Okay, that apparently you can protect your head with that. Didn't know that. Was not aware of your abilities, good sir. Oh, nice. Get you down, get you collected. Oh, okay, that's a fall. Hi. Okay, oh, can I do... Okay, I forgot I had the drill equipped. Boom! Oh, okay, nope. Nope, oh, nope, bad. Real bad, really bad. Hate that, hate everything about that. No, come on. I pressed Windows key. Bam! There we go. Drilled right through your fucking skull, piece of crap. I have yet to show off the ability that lets you refill your tools. Hey, we can use the grapple for that. We can also use the grapple for that, get across that easier. I've yet to show the ability the Architect Crest has, where you can refill your supply of tools on the fly. Thing is, doing that costs the same amount of silk as a heal. So, I personally find it not very worth doing, but it is still an option. It's still good to know that it is a thing you can do. Bye! Yeah, personally, I'd rather just use the silk to heal all the time, but I suppose that is a good replacement for silk skills. Like, it's something else to use your silk on. You know, refilling your supply of tools rather than your red tools, rather than just healing nonstop within that being your only option. I suppose I could do it right now, even though I am 2 health away from dying. We're about to hit a bench, so how do I do this again? View crests. Okay, it's up and A. Bam! Perfect. Does still cost shell shards, because of course it would. Why wouldn't it? Now, drill your skull through! Oh my god, I love it. I love it when an enemy is, like, perfectly stationary, ready to be drilled. Man, that drill is too fun. Someone take it away from me before I end up killing everyone on the planet with it. Alright. Bench should be right past here, and indeed you have prepared an egg for me. Thank you very much. I will enjoy your omelet, good sir. Mistress is the more slightly worthy. You must consume and become stronger. This is how I will serve my mistress. While you hunt, I will prepare morsels, always preparing them for my mighty mistress. Continue this work if it pleases you, sir, but do not call me your mistress, for I am not. But you are, mistress. You are strong, and I am weak. A slave. Always your slave. Okay, man. I mean, I can't tell you what you want to be in life, so there you go. He will grow a never-ending supply of silk eaters. If you just come back to visit him from time to time, you can collect any more of them should you be running out of them. This guy's basically the equivalent of Tuck from Hollow Knight, who had an infinite supply of rancid eggs, basically the same item in that game. But you don't actually have to buy them, you just have to wait a while and come back. A slave must be his mistress, morsels I will grow. Okay, no, this wall is not breakable. However, I do actually know something fun. Actually, I think I might want to bring that up later. Well, hopefully I remember to. There's something fun with that wall, though. I'll be sure to tell you about that later on. All right, hey-yo. And that is the end of our first thing here. Like I said, I don't think we can do anything else here, and even if we can, I think I would rather wait until later anyway, so I'm gonna pause recording and see you over by the Wormways. Alright, I am back in Bone Bottom, which I've just seen on the map. Has a nice and easy shortcut up to about where I have to be in the Wormways anyway, to start my first little pointer, my first little objective on the map. Hello, you're new. You, in the cloak. Ray, tread softly. I am meditating, gathering my faith before my pilgrimage begins. My steps are soft enough, madam. If I have disturbed you, it was not my intent. Ah, even your speech, far too loud. I can scarcely hear my thoughts. Please be away. I must listen carefully and pray with uninterrupted devotion. Only then will my faith be strong enough to carry me upward. Well, don't sit out in the freaking open then. I'm sure there's plenty of other room, or maybe all the chattering is coming from the background in truth. Hey, wait a minute. Is this the thing that one guy built? Is this a wish? Is this the donation wish I did last time? Is this the result of that? I want to say... yes, you can cut it down for shell shards if you really want. I'm not going to do that. I will not be doing that. Also, I could have sworn that at some point a bridge is built over that hole, but maybe that's for later. Hello there. You don't even have anything new to say? This is the first time I've talked to you since I've entered the Citadel and you don't have anything new to say. Okay. I'm kind of surprised about that, actually. I need double jump for that. May as well just spoil the fact that there is indeed a double jump ability. You've probably caught on to it by now. I mean, why else would what else would you need to be able to access those shafts, right? Okay, finally got a new enemy there. I've been getting a bunch of new journal entries, so I'll definitely have to do a journal entry read through at the end of this video. Do this, climb up this way. This should be the way up to the worm ways. This should be the ways up to the worms. The ways of the worm. Yes, it kind of is. Kind of a little bit. Now, okay. Gotta grapple onto you. Oh, use you as a stepping stool. Bam. Oh man, I cannot wait until we fight more flying enemies, and then I can just grapple directly to them instead of watching them stay far away from me like some peasant. Okay, am I strong enough to kill these guys now? Oh, I never actually showed off the strike for this thing. Boom! Okay, still not strong enough to take out one of these worms. I don't know when I ever will be. Oh yeah, I want to say that Silk Skill damage, the damage that Silk Skills deal, is actually scaled at the same time as your needle damage. So whenever you get a needle upgrade, that also affects your Silk Skills, which I guess makes sense because like they are both. I think your needle is involved in using Silk Skills. God, I hate those little fucking enemies. They appear, they bite you for 1 damage, then they disappear and never fucking show up again. I hate it. Hate this place. Hate this place. Hate this fucking area. All right, anyway, I won't complain too much. I'm in and out. I just gotta get where I'm going, and then I'm done, and then I'm out of here. All right, you wanna reappear? You wanna reappear so I can fucking kill you, you annoying little shit? No, you're just gonna stay underground. Oh, is that you? Is that you in the wall? You're still not dead. Okay. You gonna come back out? I can see you moving. Okay, there's one. Bam, finally fucking dead. Okay, there's probably a second one in there. I don't care enough. I'm going this way. Never mind, I'm not going this way because that's not where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to go back this way. Oh, shut up. Who cares? There we go. This is much better. I forgot that this game doesn't, like, separate the rooms out like Super Metroid does. I think the last time I played Silksong was before I did my Super Metroid recording, so I do have that game on the brain. Partially. Fortunately, not enough for me to press the wrong buttons during gameplay. Though, oh boy, having to adjust to pressing A to attack in Super Metroid as opposed to X in this game is kind of freaking weird. At least with the way that my controls are set up for that game. All right, so right here, I believe you need the grapple for this. Yes. Okay. So it's actually I think I remember thinking like, oh, I could have gotten this earlier, but no, I could not have. I was thinking of the Farfields one. This one you need grapple for. Thankfully, we have it, so let's open it up. I think I might want to switch my my other crests back on so that I can actually use charms. Would be very nice. This is Weave Nest Karn. Okay. Wow, this place has certainly seen some carnage. Oh, I love it. I remember whenever I used to make puns in my older videos, I would always follow it up with, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. They're clever, damn it. Fuck you. I'm not sorry for anything. All right. I'm just gonna pass those guys. I don't give a single shit about them anymore. Okay, you're already dead. You dropped 1 shell shard. Thank you for the 1 shell shard. Fucking cheapskate. There we go. Look, these guys get 4, and they're the most annoying munters I've ever seen. The most, in case I didn't enunciate. I've been having real problems with enunciation recently. I don't know what it is, but whenever I record a voiceover for a main channel video, I'm fine. I say the words clearly most of the time. But whenever I record for Omen 2, I don't know, just something happens. I don't enunciate well anymore, and I don't understand it. This is reminding me of back when I was a kid, and I was, I think, learning to talk kind of for the first time as a toddler, and I think my parents and my dad especially would keep getting on my case about not enunciating well, but I didn't know what enunciating meant, so I didn't know what I was doing wrong. They just said, you have to enunciate more. And, like, they tried to make me know by saying and enunciate out, like, you have to enunciate, but that didn't help me. I still didn't know what they meant. They just kept saying it over and over again as if I'd understand. Are we getting a new ability here? I actually can't remember this. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Okay, let's see what this is. I don't remember this. That's what I thought. Okay, of all the options in my head, this one had to be the one. A new silk skill, Sharp Dart. Press F, pierce through enemies in a blur of blade and silk. Silk has been equipped in the crest screen of the menu. If I'm correct about this, when you dash through enemies like that, that's actually an invincibility frame thing. So it's basically like the Shadow Dash ability from the first game, except it's a silk skill, so it costs silk to use. Because fucking everything costs silk to use in this game, I swear to God. Like, half of Hornet's abilities require silk. I suppose that makes sense, but still, you know, when you need so much silk to heal, it's kind of limiting. Whatever, though. It should still be fun. Mostly fun. I mean, to be honest, I have not really found much of a use for silk skills outside of Threadstorm and Cross Stitch. Like, I'd go as far as to say that those two skills are the best silk skills in the entire game, and none of the others come close. Should I revisit Xylo? I'm right here, I'm right next to him, so I may as well go refill my thing, and maybe we can try using the Plasmium file this episode? That should be fun, and also could be... Actually, never mind, it won't be helpful for what I plan on doing, never mind. Get up. Anyway. Shut the fuck up! I am so sick of you! I'm so sick of you little runts! Hi, sir! Okay, you are Xylitol. I thought I had you confused with someone else, but I do not. Assistant, have you come to refill your preserve of Plasmium? My preserve, yes. And now I don't think I can buy the things in Bellheart anymore. Whatever, it's fine. There, you are replete with wonderful Plasmium once more. You can begin injecting it at once. Now off with you! Sorry for the voice crack right there. Okay, I'm gonna change crest. I've been having fun with Architect, but I used it for most of last time, and I miss my perks. I want them back. No, there's a time and place, and when I'm backtracking is not that time and place. How long has it been since I last used Hunter? Oh, I can see the perk I equipped there. This was the one I was using most recently. Wanderer could be really fun, but it only gives one tool slot, and I was kind of thinking of going with... Yeah, let's go back to Hunter. We're gonna do Hunter with the Cogwork wheels and the Plasmium file in the other slot. We're gonna try this, and then let's equip something in the yellow here. Weighted belt. Sure, we got nothing better to do right now. Actually, I should probably equip this. I am a little low on shell shards. I think I donated a bunch of them last time, so let's do that so we can try and catch back up. Then for perks, I mean, I don't have anything super fun. I got an amazing kill with Claw Mirror last time, so maybe I could replace it with something else. I think it has had its value. Let's go with... multi-binder Weave Light. I think I'll go with Weave Light because this extra silk regeneration can really help if we're going to be using the claw line more going forwards. And we are, so. Spoiler alert, we are. Oh, I already used a freaking reserve Plasmium. Oh, whatever. Man, now the Wormways map looks even weirder with that long weave nest at the end. Okay, next destination, back up and Blasted Steps. Might take a stop by this person along the way. You know what? I'm gonna meet you over by the Moss Druid's house, and then I'm gonna head up to Blasted Steps from there, assuming I can. I don't think I can, but no worries. There's just a station right inside. So yeah, we'll be doing that. I'm gonna head to Moss Druid's house. I'm gonna spare you from my journey out of the Wormways. So see you in a bit. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't know why I was planning to go visit the Moss Druid, because I just looked in my inventory and saw I don't have any excess moss berries, and you need excess moss berries in order to do anything with her, so I don't know why I was planning to do that in the first place. So instead, let's just head down to the Bone Bottom, I almost said Stag Station, and get on out of here. Get on up to Blasted Steps and collect a few things up there. There is one very cool special thing I would like to grab from that area, so yeah, I'm very excited for this. As a result, let's go. Ride like the wind, cowboy! Isn't that something Woody says from Toy Story? Okay, then I want to say to the left of this room, there's my, one of my 2 perks is doing that little slash whenever I glide with the cloak. I actually killed an enemy using it off screen. While the recording was paused, I actually used it to like one-shot kill an enemy. It was pretty fun. I'll try to show it later on though. Bug Thorn Fire Loom, yes, okay. We get it. Now there's enemies down here. We would like to hiya. Okay, they already hid, but I've been told the Needlin draws them out. Oh, they're so cute. Now die. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, little ones. I need to kill 2 more. Oh, come on. Don't make me do this. I'm luring these adorable creatures out where they start to sing along with my song, and then I just fucking murder them. And then they fall for it a second time. No. Okay, one more. Oh my god, I feel so bad for doing this, I gotta be honest. This doesn't feel great. I don't think I like this. But whatever, it's worth it for the journal entry. There we go, I'm done. Okay, no more. No more killing innocent creatures. We are leaving. Man. It's weird, with bestiaries in games, it's either like you must kill the enemy, even if it's a friendly creature, you must kill them to add it to your bestiary or whatever, or it's like you must do some special other annoying thing to add them, like with Breath of the Wild where you have to take a picture of them. If allowed the opportunity, these creatures will go into form larger and more oppressive. That's right, so those things are actually baby judges, believe it or not. The judges in the armor down below, you know, like the part of the last judge's people, that is what they look like as larvae, and then they grow up into the big things with the maces that you fight all throughout the Blasted Steps. Kinda cool, but yeah, unfortunately I killed some of them. Well, I guess I gave future pilgrims fewer enemies to worry about, though they only attack people who have, like, sinned, right? So supposedly, if you haven't sinned, they would leave you alone, I think? And I think in this case, sinning means, like, you've killed stuff. If you've killed anything up till this point, fuck you, you're gonna die now. Unfortunately, though, I don't think if you actually get to this point without killing anything, that does anything. I don't think the judges will leave you alone at all. Because Team Cherry expects you to be killing enemies in this game about killing enemies. And besides, I think you have to fight some bosses on the way, don't you? Yeah, okay. I don't know why this area is marked on my map. I don't know why I marked this. I marked this for later. I came back to it later. Maybe I saw this and went, grapple, need that. Oh, hey, I killed some of the worms. I didn't even know I could do that yet. All right, very cool. So yeah, the slash from my cloak thing, yeah, that's actually killing the worms. Now, they just keep respawning more of them, so it's still a hazard. But yeah, these guys do have a journal entry, the Sand Carvers. Burst for the movement sense close and will consume any object or bug careless enough to fall into its maw. So that's pretty cool. All right. I didn't even intend to get that, but it worked out. All right, so I see a dead body there, but I don't really see anything else or any other way to... Oh, I could just go around this side. Okay, well then why is this marked on my map? What is this doing here? Maybe I actually marked something down below and I just can't remember what it looks like? Okay, yeah, these are the judges. These are what I was talking about before. Those tiny little cute bugs will grow up into these things when they get older. Must say, quite the impressive metamorphosis. Oh, okay, that's quite enough, good sir. That is quite enough. Thank you. I'm Rusty. Not the greatest Silksong player in the world. You'll have to forgive me. This is the bench at the beginning. What was I marking this place above it? I don't think there's anything here. I'm just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna do that. Okay, now, here's a question. Oh, and there's my answer. It's all the way freaking back up here. All right, cool. So I'm gonna climb back up to the top real quick because there is something else that I can go get right now at this phase of progression. Unfortunately, getting there necessitates climbing back up everything again, but don't worry, it'll be a very quick climb, for we have already been through here before, and we also have more abilities. We have the claw line now. This should be easier than ever. Let's fucking go. All right, there we go. While I'm on the way, I must ask once again, why does the Needle-In cost Silk to use? I get that you can daze enemies like that, but like, it doesn't daze them for very long. And for the most part, I think like if in any area with combat that you actually care about, like the combat arenas or bosses, it probably doesn't do anything anyway. So why the hell does it cost Silk to play it? It makes no sense. Like, imagine if using the Dream Nail in Hollow Knight costs Soul. There's a reason why it doesn't. That would be stupid. Like, it gives you soul for using it on enemies. Oh my god, I can't heal. Still can't heal. I forgot about that little shake animation where if you try to heal or use a silk skill without enough silk, it'll shake the silk meter. Say, hey, you don't have enough, you dummy. You dumb idiot. Dumb idiot stupid. Right, so depending on things, I may or may not be getting to the, to delivering the Courier's Rasher, which I think I also noticed last time. I may or may not be getting to that in this episode. I'll at least try to get to it next episode, if nothing else. First of all, though, let's just go back here. Because I'm already half an hour through this, with my usual video time limit of 1 hour, or like slightly longer. Yeah, we're already halfway through that. God, this game is too fun. After progressing enough in Act 2, the lucky guy over here, I think his name was Limble or something, is dead. And he has dropped the reward he would have given you if you had won his game in Act 1. The Magnetite Dice. Used in simple games and believed to bring luck to the bearer. The description is very vague, but what this does is that every time you take damage, there is a chance the damage will be ignored, which is pretty damn powerful. It works the same way as Carefree Melody from the first game, which did the same effect, where the first hit you take upon equipping this, or after it has just blocked a hit, the first hit you take is guaranteed to hit you. But after that point, you gain a small chance, and then the more times you get hit without that chance triggering, the higher the chance gets. Eventually, it gets capped. It's not guaranteed ever. But once it triggers, it'll then reset back to a 0% chance and go from there. This thing is pretty freaking good, and since it's a yellow tool, I think that makes it even better, because that means that your blue slots are still open for, you know, the actually good and interesting perk effects, like the Fractured Mask, or the Multi-Bind, or whatever, you know, any of those. I think the fact that this is a yellow tool actually gives it a lot of strength. I think I'd rather sacrifice Shard Pendant for it. It's been nice using Shard Pendant for the 5 seconds I used it for, but I think it's finally time to give it up. Okay, now what? So there is something we can do over here, and I'm debating with myself whether or not we should do it. And I think we should do it. Let's fucking go. I mean, I'm right here in the area, and I think I'm all out of places to backtrack to in Act 1, aside from here, but we don't have the simple key for this yet. So, yeah, we'll have to come back to that later, and I think now is the perfect time to discover something new over by the Pinstress's hut. So for once, I shall actually be following this sign over here. Let's go! Jump! Hop, skip, and a jump away. Oh, yes. Oh, I think I already said that, but at some point this episode I would like to read journal entries. Hello?
Oh, welcome, Miss Grown-Up. Come to expect the red rocky creatures like new? We have found a very big one. Fresh, but not too fresh. A pair of beasts attacked me here, burrowing through the stone with their spiral shells. I cut this one down and the other fled. Ooh, Ma, really? New wishes she had the pair. She could have studied much. Unlucky to miss such a big feast of learnings.
On occasion, Nu can be seen inspecting the zone of a boss you have defeated. This can also happen with Sister Splinter, and I want to say one of the other bosses from Act 1 that I can't remember who. But yeah, sometimes when revisiting the arena of a boss you've defeated, you can find Nu there. It's a pretty cool detail.
She and her leg have red rocky shells to protect their softnesses. Inside is very sweet. Very hard to crack them open, though, so it's best to wait. It's always best to wait.
Patience is a virtue. All right. With that, let's move on. Past this, I want to say, is, like I just said, it's the Pinstress's hut. We've been here before. Are y'all? And yes, it is surrounded by those rings that we can now hook onto with the claw line. We can also hook onto that with the claw line. Okay, oh yeah, the claw line's momentum actually just ignores the wind physics here, which is very good to know. No, I can't actually reach that just yet. Can these sand carvers shut the fuck up? I swear to God. All right, we're high enough that they shouldn't be making their noises anymore. Holy shit. Just constant loud rustling from underneath me. Okay. No, 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 no. You will not take me. 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 Hi, sand carvers. Nice to see you again. How we doing? How we doing, bros? Broskies. Hey, you don't mind if I sit on your bench, do you? Oh, hey, you're like at the table. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's not a bench, it's just a chair.
Pinstress, why do you choose to live amidst these storm-swept caverns? Surely there are more hospitable places.
I think we've had this conversation before. Somewhere gentler, warmer. I'd only go soft. How else is one expected to maintain their wits?
That this is not a place of hiding. That citadel up top seems no friend to the free or the strong who choose to remain apart.
Aye, well, yes, that too's a reason, though that one shames me some.
Our Grand Citadel learned well from the training of Pinstress's past. Then it went and turned those teachings upon us. Despite our superior skills, our numbers have always been few, and their strength overwhelmed. Of my once revered order, only 2 of us remain, wormed away in Farloom's forgotten corners, and my Pin sibling, she's lost herself to more peaceable pursuits.
Yeah, I think we've already had that conversation. Oh well, we had it again. It's been a few videos. Right. Okay, I guess this is where we go. This didn't seem correct, but I mean, that's not correct. Okay, so wait, where do I go here? I thought there was something new to do here. Why else would there be those hooks on the walls? Is there not something new to do here? Am I wrong? Am I wrong about everything? Have I been wrong about existence and life this entire time? Oh my god, you just go left. I think those 3 are there to give you a shortcut, but I didn't realize they were supposed to be a shortcut. Alright, there's that. Yeah, so I think while you're holding on to one of these things, your first thing of silk regenerates way faster, which is good. It's because, like, these are always used in platforming sequences where you need to use the claw line, so having the player wait as little as possible is nice. So that's the platform I want to hit. Yeah, there we go. It came back instantly. Go here. Boom. Then up here. Going down, yelling timber. I make that joke all the time nowadays, but like, it's just, I don't know. I like making that joke, what can I say? It's a very memorable song for me. And up here, we have a bunch of red bushes. Or perhaps not even bushes. I mean, we hit it and it sounded like a bunch of stones. I think if I check my map right now, we're in a new zone. Oh, hey, listen. Wait, my wheels can go up walls, right? Okay, they kind of can. It doesn't want to go up this wall for some reason, though. Why don't you go up the wall, you fucking idiot? Okay, hang on. Kill this stupid spider thing. There we go. Then, why does it fall? I don't know. Okay, I guess it has to get a running start first. I guess that makes sense. Okay, with the claw line, I can go in for a hit, go back out, and then maybe even get, like, my perks hit on them? No, I can't. I just barely can't. Did I really just take all that damage? Did I really just lose my fractured mask? I mean, he did hit me twice. I guess that makes sense. Well, I better not die then. I mean, we'll just respawn right outside of this place, so it's not a big deal, but still. Hello there. Check out this structure. It's made of some red material. Oh, the wind. I love the wind in the Blasted Steppes region. It's really cool. Taking a drink. Adds a lot of atmosphere to the place and changes the gameplay pretty significantly too. Hello. Coral ways, clear water flows upon our river free of time. Coral, that's what this is. I destroyed your lore. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, it regrows. Never mind, it's fine. Welcome to Sands of Karaking. From what I remember, it's a pretty cool area, though it's also pretty small. We won't be here very long, and I plan to spend the rest of the video here. And oh my god, the music. Assuming I don't die in the next, like, 20 seconds, have a listen. It's a great installment in my favorite series, The Beautiful Area Once Lost to Time. It's a classic trope, especially in these Soulsborne-esque games, Souls-like games, whatever you want to call them. But I can't get enough of it. It is really cool, and oh my god. I have to say, in-game really doesn't give you a chance to appreciate the music because of how fucking loud this area is. It is deafening. You got the sand carvers underneath you, all the enemies make loud cracking sounds. There's the constant wind in your face the entire time. I'm gonna die. Hello, can I get ground again? No, okay. I can't get grounded. Where am I going here? I guess I could just do this. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Interesting. I'm back down to 1 HP. This isn't gonna go very well. I have a feeling. Okay, watch for where the spike orbs may appear. Oh, then I have to, okay. I'm not going yet. Then do this. So you've seen the mechanic. You hit those things, they spawn platforms, but only for a limited time. You have to get on them, climb up very quickly, and you have to nearly kill yourself in the process. Jesus Christ. Okay, can someone take, like, 7 hits to die, please? That's how much I need, like, 6, actually? I think that's 6. Oh, no. Okay, there's you. You seem dangerous. Oh, you know what? I have a fucking healing item right here. Why am I not using it? There we go. Okay, that'll fix it a little bit. I'm not gonna die here. I swear it. I swear it! But yes, when I finally listened to the Sands of Karaking theme in the soundtrack, oh my god, I fell in love with it. I must say, having now bought and listened to the soundtrack release, I think my opinions on this game's soundtrack are actually growing. I think it's a lot better than I once said it was in one of my previous videos. I think it was the one where I explored Blasted Steppes, end of Act 1. Can I keep going up? I think you can. Let's see what going up gets you. Hey! Rings on the ground? Rings on the ground? Rings on the ground? Is it the return? Is it the return of our queen? Yes! This is the first time we have seen Chakra in a really long time. For whatever reason, she is not present throughout the Citadel to give you maps. I'm not sure why that is, because she definitely does go to the Citadel. You can find her in there. She's just not the one who gives you the maps, and I'm not really sure why.
Fair greetings, Chakra, and these drifts consumed by crust and sand. These caverns have returned to nature, but I see evidence of bold structures buried throughout. The shells of their builders rest in a tower above. A grand tribe they seemed, and strong fighters, I'm sure. Alas, they exist now only as hardened husks. Lament, child-wielding needle, we lived too late to match their claws.
Sands of Karaking map, I will take that. You also sell more map markers. I will take those as well. These are a much higher priority than the home decorations, so I'll take them. Purchase last year mapping stock, sweet. Okay, let's climb this wall, hit you. And hit you. Beautiful, beautiful. Yummy goodness for me. I'm still at 1 health, so I'd appreciate if someone could... Okay, you. You will get me. You will get me to max silk. There we go. Bam! I live another day. Here is a stalactite you can knock down, and I think this does something. Like, if we follow it. Yeah, it opens up a hole in the floor. I guess let's go down first. Maybe this is a shortcut? Yes, it is. Okay, we are now down at the top of this area of the blasted steps, which means I can just go sit at the bench right there. And in fact, I may as well do that. It'll pause the ambience, but that's okay. I can take it. Oh, actually, that means that the plasmium I used is gonna go to waste. Should I do this? Should I do this, actually? I don't think I will. I think I'll just keep going. I'll let the plasmium actually get some value, because if I went to sit at that bench, it would disappear. Sorry, lifeblood. I want to call it lifeblood. I don't want to call it plasmium. Lifeblood will always be its official name to me. And you can't change that, Silksong, as much as you might like to. I like how this place is essentially Blasted Steps Act 2. Like, if this were a Sonic game, it would totally be the aesthetic for Act 2 of this area. Like, you got the same wind, you got the same kind of rocky, rubbly structures, you got some of the same enemies, too. But with completely different visual style, completely different ambience, completely different mechanics, too. But still, it's still, like, generally based around challenging platforming. And I think that's really cool. Hello, another big shaftish room. Okay, good. Your head is not actually hardened. You can't hit that. It is vulnerable. It's a part of his flesh. Consume the flesh and spice it well. All right, next time I am able to rest at a bench without wasting my lifeblood, I would like to switch off of the cogwheels, because it's not going to help in this area. This area is very platforming heavy. A lot of the enemies are flying, so it's not gonna help at all. Well, that sucked. That is the first time that I have had my heal interrupted, and I don't know if I've ever been over this in the past, but what happens when that happens is, not only do you miss out on the heal, as I have, you lose all the silk in your meter. No matter what. Even if I had more silk, it would have been lost too. It's not just the silk you spend on the heal, it's everything. I'm gonna be real with you all. I think that is way, way too punishing, personally. I don't think they should have gone that far with it. Because, like, losing out on your heal is punishing enough. Losing out on the silk you spent to make that heal is also punishing enough. Those combined together, really freaking punishing. But you lose all of the rest of it beyond that? Like, what the hell? There's trying to make your game challenging, and then there's being sadistic. That's what that is. Like, come on, guys. I know you wanted this to be, like, the hardest game ever, but geez. You could probably try holding back sometimes, you know? Whatever. A part of me is, like, slightly annoyed at how needlessly rough this game can be in so many aspects, especially with the grinding for materials thing, especially with the boss runbacks. And then that, like, I don't know how to feel about it. I think Silksong's difficulty, like the actual difficulty, the enemies, the bosses, the combat style, whatever, the combat challenge, that's all perfectly fine. If there's anything I think that is wrong with it, it's how punishing it can be sometimes. There are some places where I think this game oversteps a little bit in the punishment, and I think that is one of them. I do not understand how that's allowed. Like, it's like, how was I supposed to know the projectile would bounce in the exact way to hit me right there? I don't know. Was I supposed to be psychic? tell the future, like, that's the only thing I could have done, honestly. Like, to heal where I was. Because, like, I guess I could have moved myself to a safer spot first. Like, there's always something you could have done to avoid being hit during a heal. But still, the fact that being hit during a heal incurs all that shit, I think is just, it's too much. And that's not even the end of it. It's even more punishing than you may expect. But that involves something we haven't seen yet, so let's go this way. Bam, bam, bam. Weird mushroom-looking things. Do these hurt? Okay, they do. That's what I thought. They're not like a hazard, though. They're just like an enemy. Bouncing off of them like this, though, is super fun. Oh my god. Alright, I think I've ignored plenty of paths from earlier in the place, but that's fine. We could just go right to the end and grab a crust nut. That's one of the things we need for the Great Taste of Farloom quest. Very cool. Last seen in Coral Chambers. Okay, yeah, that's for when I head back up to the Citadel, which I think is gonna be waiting until next episode. At the rate I'm going. That's alright, isn't it? That's alright with y'all? That I'm not gonna get back to the Citadel this time? I hope so. I hope it is, because that's how it's gonna work out. I wanted to explore this place. What can I say? I wanted to hear this beautiful ambience in the game for myself. After listening to it in the soundtrack and really growing to like it. Alright, I'll stop. Okay. Pow pow. Yeah. Nope. Oh, perfect. I can use this. There we go. That's actually really fun. Oh, hi. Grapple. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, okay. I have to say, like, Hornet's airborne abilities in this game are super fun. But, like, they're really hard to get right because of how quickly you fall. Even with the glide, you still fall pretty quick. That's not everything that's down here, is it? It might be. Okay. Well, then that was kind of a waste. Let me go. Hey, no, no. Hey, no. You're a not star. You're a not star. I don't know what that means. Don't ask. Hey, wait a second. Oh my god. I've never done that. You can just go right into wall jumping. Oh my god, that's cool. I didn't even realize you could release the buttons too. You don't have to press the arrow key facing the wall. Okay, I think the whole point of this room was to get the crust nut. So now that we have it, I think we're done here. Again, I would kind of prefer if Silksong didn't have so many of these rooms that only have one thing to get in them and then you leave. But to be fair, Hollow Nest did as well. And the first Hollow Knight did as well, so it's fine. It's just a little weird. And I think there's a lot more of them in Silksong, and that's where my main problem comes from. Okay, we got a bridge up there. Can't do anything about that, so let's head down to the right as I wanted to at first. I'm glad I took that little exploration detour, though. It was very worth it. Hey, guys. All right. Extend the branches, and that's this. I also really like this idea for the platforming. I remember this being kind of frustrating on my first playthrough, too, but really... Okay, you know what? I actually think I want to go back. I want to go back and I want to hit the bench at, Blasted Steps. The Bellway Station. There we go. Just trying to remember what it was called. It's the Bellway Station. Not the Stag Station. Bellway. I like the sound this ability makes. Really cool. Shing, 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 shingles. Shingles virus. That's a thing. That's an important thing that you should watch out for. I guess. I'm just letting you know that right now in the middle of this Silksong playthrough. Watch out for shingles, kids. I don't know. Okay. I don't think I need any of this. Ooh, should I try my new... I should try my new Silk skill. Sharp Dart. Yeah, let's go with that. And then... I guess... This would probably be the best. We got a ton of flying enemies here. So Sting Shard, I think, would be the absolute best tool to use against them. Because they stay in the air, you know? And the flying enemies can just fly right into them. That would be a great help against those projectile throwers. Because, like, oh my god. Some of those guys are annoying as frick. Alright, back up we go. To explore more of this lovely place. I do really like Sands of Karak. It has one of the best aesthetics of any area in this game, if you ask me. Hello there, you've respawned. You want to take one of these? Might be a little too early to use that. Oh, but maybe not. You flew right into it. I was about to say you flied. You flied right into it. You flied right into my trap card. All right, let's go. It's me, Mario. Yo. That's not something Mario says. He does not say "Hiya." That's weird. Can you descend any lower than that, please? Can you literally descend, like, any lower than that? This height would be very nice. I would like to killing you. Okay, there we go. Man, I miss Long Nail and Mark of Pride. When can we get those? I think there is a nail range extension charm in this game, but we don't have it yet. I would really, really like to have it. It's possible I could have had it by now, and I just haven't seen it yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, sir. Hey, sir. Hey, sir. Chill. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Righty. Hit you. I guess this is our next branch we gotta hit, so that's boom. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, we're good. I killed the enemy. I killed the monster. Everything is safe now. Ow. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, okay. So that, I think, is just used to get you back. This opens the door. Cut the plants. Or I guess the coral. This is another way to go ahead. It's a way to go ahead, a way to go down. Let's go down. Boom! Boom! I love that. That's actually really fun. Boom! Boom! Oh, that's so fun. And it also does a lot of damage, too, it seems. Oh, right. I remember this room. So you have to go all the way down here to spawn a tree that takes you all the way up to the top, because there's otherwise no way back up to the top. So I think I want to go right first, then. This seems like the optional way, at least in terms of exploring this area. Unlocks an elevator. Looks very Blasted Steps-ish, so I wonder where it's going to take us back to. Hi, guys. I think this is a new enemy, I want to say. It's basically a smaller version of the boss we fought in Blasted Steps. You know, the two guys that were drilling through the walls. One of them escaped. We were just chatting about them with New earlier. Yeah, they're basically just a regular enemy version of them. Get rid of all these crusts. Hello there. First time we've actually seen someone other than us using a bench. Oh, we got the simple key. Okay. Okay, that might be something I have to do next time. Very cool. Also, is this a view into the Citadel? Oh, it totally is. Oh, that's cool. I'll be honest, most of Silksong's benches aren't that interesting in my opinion, but this I think is the most interesting one I've seen so far. Like the areas they're located, not the benches themselves. That's really cool. Shows how the world connects together very nicely. It'd be cool if you could come up here in Act 1 and see this. I don't think you can, though, because you need the grapple to access this place, and guess where you get the grapple? Yeah, inside the Citadel. Alright, how many of you do I need to kill? Because I don't think I think you two are the only ones in, like, the entire regular world, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, we haven't seen all of the Sands of Karaking just yet, so... Let's go down. Yell timber. Yeah, I had to, okay? Oh, there's a place I can break open right there. Let's go get that real quick. Climb on top of the elevator. Bam. Where's this go? Show me the goods. Okay, well okay, it's a new enemy, to be fair. But also, it's a bunch of shell shards. Like, I was expecting it to be a little more interesting than that. What is that guy called? A shardalard! A shardalard. Alright, sure. We'll go with that, I guess. Perfect, time to heal. Oh, hi. Okay. For some reason, I feel like I always want to call these guys crabs. I guess because they kind of are. I mean, this is all coral, right? So it's based on the ocean. So they're kind of crabs, but still. All right, there we go. This passageway bothered me for so long on my first playthrough because the entire time I was going throughout Act 2, I kept seeing this thing at the top of this area, the fact that it was an incomplete passageway, and wondering where in the frick heck it was going, but little did I know the entrance to the area that would unlock it was all the way over freaking here, and you'd have to unlock the shortcuts to get back out. Like, it makes sense, but it's also just like, I kept seeing that open hole there and wondering what the fuck it was and never having it answered, until I eventually did actually look up the fact that Sands of Karaking even exists in the first place. Because I wanted to know how to complete that quest. I wanted to get that pale oil. I wanted, yeah, as I said, I wanted to get that pale oil. So, you know, I was just like, where are the fucking ingredients? I'm gonna go look it up. And then it said, oh, you get this in Sands of Karaking. And I'm like, what the fuck is the Sands of Karaking? I remember saying it in that voice. Like, how come I haven't seen every area yet? Come on. Oh, you sweet summer child. I think I was still like 5 areas away from seeing all of them. I got there eventually, though. So, bam, bam. Now we gotta keep climbing. Gotta keep doing it quickly as well. Climb, climb, bam. You. And that takes you up here. I don't think there's anything I can... Hang on, is there something I can break right here to make this easier? This looks breakable, but it's not. Okay, what? Not even if I do that? Okay. Not even if I use my newfangled silk skill on it, which I've yet to use on anything. Hey, I see that, can't hide shit from me. It's literally just 2 spools of silk. You can't be serious. That's all it was. All right, sure. Maybe it was 4 spools of silk. I didn't pay attention how much it gave me. Okay, gotta hit you. Okay, now we have to hit them while platforming on other things, so we quickly run out of support. Then we keep going, like, really bumping up the difficulty here, and I like it. I think Team Cherry does a great job of designing their areas to be kind of linear with, like, an increasing difficulty curve, while still being open-ended in, like, what all you can do in them. I think the main way they do this is they lock certain things away from you. Gotta use grapple there. You know, they'll make a bunch of shortcuts that lock you out of certain things. God damn it. I pressed the wrong button. And then, like, you have to go through the area in a linear fashion first. Then when you unlock the shortcuts, it becomes an open-ended area, and now you can go wherever you like within it. Okay, bounce off of you. Give myself enough support. Bam. Go in here. Cool. Awesome. My one problem with the grapple is whenever you're expected to use it on a platforming sequence like that, you are basically unable to heal the entire time because every use of the grapple costs silk. Don't forget this. This is really important. Do not forget to knock that down. It will be of immense full help to you. Yeah, words. English. Right. I want to say, I mean, I don't think that's the only thing that's up here. Maybe it is. Perhaps it is. I don't know, and I don't think I can find out yet, even if there was something up there, which there might not be. I will neither confirm nor deny. So instead, we have the final room here. More of these annoying fucking sand carvers below me. Hi. Can you give me heal? Nope. I kill things too fast. Oh my god, I hate life. I know I should have used the grapple instead of dash. It uses silk. I want to save silk for healing. This is, again, my problem with the grapple. The fact it costs silk means that you basically can't heal the entire time you have to use it for an extended period of time. Hi, boss time. Okay, with 3 masks, let's go. Raging Conchfly. This is the other of the pair that we killed back in Blasted Steppe. Hey, okay. We basically killed his girlfriend and he's getting revenge. Yeah, I deserve that. It's run back time. I'm not gonna cut this out either. You're all gonna sit with me on this one. We're taking the run back all the way. You better not enter that elevator or you're gonna be trapped for the entire ride down. They knew what the fuck they were doing putting that one in. Okay, I think a much better bench for this would be the Blasted Steppes Bellway Station. That way you can just climb directly up into it. You don't have to backtrack through one of these rooms, because these rooms are a little treacherous. And yeah, going through here every time you lose against this boss, not fun. Also, I think I'm out of space to stand. I am not out of space to stand. I actually was perfectly fine in space to stand. Why would you ever disbelieve my abilities? Bam! Okay. Gonna go down. Yell timber. I'm sorry. Just every time now. Every time I say go down, that's the next thing that comes to my mind. It's like one of those personality tests where you're like, I'm gonna say a word, say the first thing that comes to your mind. Kill, live, light, dark. I'd have very boring responses like that. House, home. That's what I would say. I don't know what kind of result I would get with stuff like that. Spike. Floor. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, gonna kill more of you because I don't think I have your entry yet. And I still don't. At least not that I know of. Oh my... I didn't want to jump all that way. I wanted to just jump a little bit. Come on, Hornet. Do exactly as I imagine instead of what the controls tell you to do. Like, can't you just do that? How? An interesting little quirk with the music in both this, both Silksong and the first Hollow Knight is that if you enter a zone where the music goes quiet, and then you re-enter the zone where music was playing, the music will just resume where it left off, or where it currently is, because, like, whenever the music is told to go silent, it doesn't actually switch yet. You have to enter an area with a brand new theme for the music to actually properly reset, which I think is kind of funny. All right, let's do this for real now. So you drill through the ground, come out, you spit, and I jump into exactly the wrong place. And then I stand in exactly the right place. And then you do that. Damn, you're fast. How are you getting through the ground that fast? I don't understand. Okay, so the main challenge, I think, is dodging the up-close projectile, which you just run backwards. Okay, and then that. Gonna heal. Okay, nice. Ah, crap. I almost timed that well. Didn't, though. Bam! Dashed right through you. Nice! That was actually really good. That was actually a great idea. Then you have a phase 2 where there's a bunch of little minions that help. So that's gonna make things difficult. Hi-ya! Oh! That was cool! That was probably the coolest use of that ability anyone's ever seen. Probably not, but you know, I can dream. Let a boy dream. I'm like 21 years old and I'm still calling myself a boy. My god. And there goes my entire silk meter. Love it. It's okay, I have it almost all the way built up again. And I do have a lifeline with my fractured mask. Or, well, correction, I had a lifeline. I don't have it anymore. Pow, heal. Thank you for not spawning on top of me, my good friend. You're a good friend, Charlie Brown. I think it's actually you're a good man, Charlie Brown. It's not you're a good friend. Well, whatever it is, you're a good man, Charlie Brown. And Charlie Brown is involved in this game, I guess. Well, I've decided this now. Charlie Brown is very important to the Hollow Knight lore. Boom! All right, and then I can get a heal. Oh, that was really close. Okay. Bam! Perfect! Perfect! Could not have asked for a better battle. Oh my god. Okay, well, I could have, you know, avoided losing my fractured mask, but... yeah, I started off with a shaky start. I improved as the fight went on. I used my abilities in cool and fun ways, except for my red tools. They kind of got no time to shine. But other than that, man, that was fun. Once again, no matter how frustrated I may have been in my first playthrough of Silksong, going around the overworld, as soon as I enter a boss fight, 9 times out of 10, I am loving it. God, the bosses in this game are so good. I still can't decide if I prefer them or the original game's bosses. I think I might go with the original games just because I'm better at the original game's bosses, but I cannot deny these bosses are terrific. Because, like, getting them right feels amazing. And I think it has everything to do with Hornet's fast gameplay and, like, the heal and being able to use it everywhere. And the tension of the game being super challenging as well. All combines to make such a wonderful experience. At water's source and coral's heart, our lord born last to rule. But, okay, I thought the ground would be safe. Silly me. Why would anything be safe in this game? Deltarune Chapter 4, anyone? Yeah, that's what this feels like to me. Ah, this is where you get this. This is a red tool. It allows you to throw one of the projectiles that the little conch flies are using. From what I remember, it's pretty decent, but overall not super great. But I'll still keep it in mind. What happens if I play Needle in here? Remember our rule. All to bow. Remember our strength and our hiccups. Now none to resist but us, all lost to fear. Alone against the pale light. Remember our rule. This place certainly has a lot of lore significance, but aside from this bench over here, there's really nothing to do. I wonder. This is the Coral Tower, way at the top of the sands of Karak. With this, I think we have explored everything that we can at the moment in this area, so... yeah, I guess I can make my way back to some station or other and end the video. Let's go sit at the Bellheart bench, I think. I know I ended the last episode in Bellheart too, but we didn't end it at the bench outside with the lovely music playing at full volume, so that's what I would like to do. Then, I guess next time I think I'm gonna finish the video up in the Citadel somewhere. And I think to do that, I'm gonna want to take the Courier's Rasher. But in other news, we have the Simple Key. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go down here, gonna use the Simple Key, explore this new area, then I'm going to try to deliver the Courier's Rasher up to the Citadel. From there, in the video after that, presumably, depending on how long that takes me, we'll start doing some stuff up here once again. Because I think I am officially done with my claw line backtrack. I think, after this, we will be done with the claw line backtrack, and we can safely go back up to the Citadel and do more stuff up there. Especially because I would like to get the threefold melody sooner rather than later, for a particular reason. Anyway, let me make my way back to the Bellheart station, and then I will see. Honestly, do I want to just... Yeah, I think I'll show the whole backtrack out of Sands of Karak. Why not? It's not going to be too long, and I guess I can say that I really, really enjoyed this area, especially this time through. Like, I have been loving this game compared to my first playthrough. You know what? At the start of this playthrough, when I said I really liked this game on my first playthrough, well, now that is absolutely changed to a love. I've been finding so much more to enjoy with this game, and I think it's just me going in with prior knowledge that has really made the difference. That, or I'm a lot more patient than I was on my first playthrough, where I was kind of approaching my first playthrough, and I think I've been over this before, but I was approaching that with a mindset of, I want to finish this game. Like, I want to get this done. I'm a huge Hollow Knight fan. It would be wrong if I didn't play Silksong. Therefore, I want to play Silksong. I want to reach the end. I want to do it relatively quickly. And of course, naturally, it took a long freaking time. And so every little obstacle that came up in my road to finishing this game was a lot more frustrating than it should have been, frankly. Because ultimately, I think if I put my feelings aside, my frustrations aside, like, I absolutely love this game, and now that I'm playing it again, having beaten it, so now I can say, yeah, I've beaten this game, now that I'm playing it again, I'm taking my time a lot more, I'm really enjoying it as it goes a lot more, and I am absolutely loving it in a way I just didn't on my first run. There's that, and there's also the fact I'm going in with prior knowledge this time. I know what to expect in a lot of areas, so, you know, and that certainly helps too, especially with a game as challenging and kind of obtuse as this game can be. If you're ever finding that bell home a little bare, make sure to speak with Frey. She's been known to gather all sorts of fancy furnishings. That stock's useless for a passing pilgrim, but for a new resident, it's just the stuff to turn a bell into home. Noted, we'll keep that in mind. To end this video, I have not forgotten, we're going to read some journal entries. Let's go. Passively waits for prey to blunder into its path, a technique that should not necessarily be derided. Whatever is effective is best. Whatever works for you. Whatever works. Oh, we only have to kill one more of those guys. Okay, well, we'll go back for that another time. The Great Conchfly. Elder Conchfly crowned with a huge coral horn. Once partnered with a mate, they will rarely be seen alone. Until I kill them, of course. To pair with another is a base instinct, and one that brings some bugs great joy. I once sought similar union, but of my own mates, none could match my lifespan. I was wondering where this line was. This confirms Hornet had some bitches. Anyway, in a nicer way, yeah. Hornet has had mates in the past. Very cool to see. She once sought similar union, but they all died. None of them could live as long as her. None of them were as special as her. Farloom structures seem almost built for them. The endless corners and cracks so perfect for mites to burrow and nest. It's either Farloom structures were built for them, or they evolved to Farloom structures. Or they evolved for it. Seem no ranks in their domain, yet this one has risen above the rest. A station likely gained through intimidation and thuggery. It's no wonder these constructs were cast. No mortal bug would last long enough inside that scorching place. Even my shell struggles to withstand its heat. Alright, how about any of you? I have not yet seen the bell this automaton is designed to ring, nor do I ever wish to hear it. Such a clamor would no doubt be unpleasant to experience. 2 cogwork bugs, and yet the soul seems singular? A sad yet masterful imitation of life, imbued inside shells of iron. Trabio, his desire to see Farloom saved may have been well-intentioned, but he seemed quite happy for others to die upon the stage in pursuit of his goal. Yeah, a little bit. Foul creatures birthed into servitude, their plight, no sympathy, jailers overwhelmed by senses. I just only thought they've ever thought to bathe. We've already seen that. I think I've already seen that. Ward and fly, we've already seen that. Haven't seen that yet. Cannot decipher its function to the greater core. Is it built for defense? If so, its passivity seems far from optimal. As long as it tries, you know, it's the thought that counts. Born and built only to work until time stiffens its limbs. Perhaps at its mercy this construct knows nothing of the freedom it lacks. Right. Anything else? Like, generally this region of the journal would have it. The huge judge likely stood through countless generations, never defeated, never wavering in the charge. I think we've read that. This we've read. We could just unlock that this time. Okay, I think that's everything? Did we get a new, enemy in the Sinner's Road? I think we got this guy. The feeder's curled pin looks designed to keep ravenous roaches at bay and the tender from turning into the meal. A revolting creature, yep. I agree. I think that's about it. I don't think we have anything new yet, or anything new beyond this. That fighter hope claim the treasure. I must bring my best. Folks work mainly as finders and foragers for the warriors of their tribe. Combat has not long been their nature. Despite their youth, they are impressive opponents. Seems likely their tribe was trained for combat from birth. Alright. No means to defend itself. Its only hope for survival is to be mistaken for a plant. Yep. Okay. I think that's it. It's possible I didn't read the... Oh, no, this is new. The sticky spit would no doubt make a useful crafting material if molded fresh. Unfortunately, I cannot stop to experiment. No time. Understandable. Civilization encroaches from this kingdom's crown, but the lowlands are still ruled by great beasts. There's worse, there's something deep within me. Some primal instinct. And apparently it does the same for the players, too. Alright. Yeah. That is all the journal entries we have so far. That is everything I wanted to do this episode. So, next time on Hollow Knight Silksong, we're gonna head down to the deep docks, see what's beyond the Simple Key door. Then... Bye. I like how Hornet looked around us almost as if responding to him. And then I'm going to try to deliver the courier's rasher up to the Citadel, and we're going to see how it goes. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.